Alright, boys. We had a super nice, super clean trade today. 2 minutes into open, I think, something 5 minutes into open. I'm gonna go over a little bit of what happened today, pre-market and stuff, because it was NFP. So some pretty important sauce in there. I want to kind of share, kind of things to expect on days like this, and yeah. All right, so this candle up here, this is NFP, right? So pre-market, we had a 300 point dump. What that's telling me is either two things. We're either going to dump even more until, a certain draw on liquidity, or B, we will, kind of stall, maybe dump a little bit, then stall, and then pump back up and recover. Um, so we did both of those today, right? We dumped more. You'll see that's when I caught the entry. And then now that we are, actually pumping, that's the second part. And you can see that right here, like we pumped. This is ES, but well, it's true. It's not really valid, but I think we pumped all the way almost back up to data highs by now. Um, so yeah, let's hop into the morning. Obviously, I was bearish. I wanted to see some more bearish confluences, get some more conviction for shorts. So what that means is I need to see some type of more manipulation to the upside. And therefore we had a 15-minute gap, and also we were already inside of a 15-minute gap here. But then also we had this 5-minute gap that was right above too. So I was pretty much okay with just getting the 5-minute tap rather than going even higher into the 15-minute, since we were already in a 15-minute gap right here. I know it sounds kind of crazy. It's a lot of gaps I'm talking about, but yeah. So initially we got this huge wick, right? Huge Doge candle right at open, but essentially we did tap into the 5-minute, right? So now here we did end up getting a resweep, put it in SMT. Now I'm just waiting to see if that SMT holds, and it does. We have a death candle. Fortunately, I almost predicted this because this is literally the move I was anticipating, if that makes sense. So I hopped in early, luckily, because that would have been a tough fill. But I remember hopping in right at like this 1 minute CISD. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like I was like, okay, if we get this, then we should just dump, or I think it was a little bit lower. But yeah, essentially that was that. Just targeting these lows, all these relative equal lows down here. And yeah, this plays out in two candles. We end up putting in SMT, a big external SMT also. It was with this previous week low. So expected some type of rejection here. This 1 minute play honestly wasn't even that bad, but I don't think the delivery was very good. We kind of chopped around. We hit this BPR like 1,500 times, but essentially, we never closed below, and then essentially we just got sent up by it. And we're pretty close to, so we came really close to data high, so we should hit it eventually. We could probably look for a little continuation trade right here, honestly, into in this 15-minute gap right here, taking it up to data highs or whatever. That would probably work, to be honest. Let's see, just for fun, if we can get it in the trade recap or not. I'm going to pull up the 30-second chart. No 30-second. There's like a 30 seconds change in the state, but there's also a 1 minute change in the state. What about any higher time frame gaps? Maybe 2 minute and stuff. It's a little bit higher, but yeah, I mean this would probably be the only other trade, I'm assuming, for the day, if we do even get it. Just be a continuation to data highs. But yeah, boys, with that being said, I'm going to end off here. Great way to end off the week. And we're going to keep it going next week. I know next week we have CPI on Wednesday, I believe. And some other news events too, so it should be another good week, hopefully, for volatility and, getting setups and stuff. So, yeah, boys, I will catch you Monday. Peace out.